Toffee was a wild goat kid, and he was chased into trees by hunters and their dogs. He got stuck up in the tree, hanging upside down by his back legs, and he was stuck up there for about an hour, and the blood flow to his back legs was completely cut off, resulting in him being temporarily paralyzed. So the hunters ended up bringing him home for the night, and then the next day they contacted us. He had a massive wound on one of his back legs, so we took him directly to the vet. They said to us, if anyone else had brought this goat kid in, we would probably recommend just euthanizing him because he's really not in a good state. And they said, because it's you guys, we'll give this a try. We'll see what we can do. But just so you know, he's probably going to need that back leg amputated. It was quite a mission to rehabilitate Toffee. Initially, he needed physical therapy every hour of the day, 24 hours a day, and he essentially had to relearn how to walk. Yeah, it was quite an undertaking, quite a mission to get him into a good state of health. When we first brought him into the vet, the swelling in his leg was so massive that they weren't even able to x-ray it, so we were just sort of giving it a try, not really knowing what we were working with, and eventually his mobility increased, the swelling went down. It became clear that he didn't have a break in the leg, just a really, really intense wound, and he ended up not needing his leg amputated, which was quite a relief, which was really cool. But yeah, he just went from literally not being able to stand up to being able to run and climb, and yes, his mobility is always going to be impacted by that injury. He's never going to be 100% fully recovered, but given the circumstances and given what happened to him, he's just doing incredibly well, and I feel really proud of Toffee. I mean, he's such an incredible guy. He went from such a vulnerable goat kid who was in a lot of pain, needed a lot of help from us to just survive, to just being so confident, and he has no idea that his mobility is decreased compared to a goat that didn't have such an intense injury. He's just on top of the world. He's living his best life. I'm just like in admiration of him, and I just feel really happy for him. It's incredibly fulfilling to be able to see these animals here, see them living in a sanctuary. It feels extra special when you see where they come from and what challenges they've had to overcome. And it just warms my heart every single day. I can't imagine anything better. And it breaks my heart to think of all the animals that don't get to experience this, who don't get to live out their full lifespans, who don't get to receive veterinary care and attention should they need it, who are just considered numbers or commodities. Yeah, I feel incredibly lucky to be here. I feel so grateful for all the animals that get to live here.